Hello, 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 and welcome to this Final Boss Fight Quiz Night. My name is John, and I am joined by Rogue,
Hello.
Richard,
Hello.
I'm just going to change lights. I just realised the one behind me is going right into the screen.
Jeff.
Hello.
Ben is turning the light off right now, but he is going to be back any second now, and the quest giver will say hello now.
Greetings. It's good to see you all here. Don't forget to put as many answers as you can into the comments.
Do not put the answers into the chat, please.
Put them in whispers directly
Do
to
not
me and Dad.
listen to them. They know what
Do
they
it.
signed up for.
We signed up.
I mean, you picked the name of the
Where was the
round.
paper? I was going to say, what was
That's
the
true,
paperwork?
that's true.
I don't remember signing anything.
Oh,
Contractually
it's over here.
How we run interference?
Just one of those things where you just start saying,
You
don't
can put
understand
fake
my
answers in the
soul.
chat.
I don't know where I've been.
We are also joined by
Yes, you can.
we are
No.
also joined by Angel and Angel's mum.
Hello. We're in the middle of a genocide.
We have a big flying bug we're trying to kill and we've lost it.
It went somewhere.
It disappeared.
It's
That's the story,
behind you.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, it's too early for that.
It's never too early for that, John.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Damn it!
Angel Mom!
Naughty
Oh.
boy.
I do.
Where is my career? It's behind you.
I'd say the same for my life.
Okay, we are here to make fun of each other, apparently, and also do a quiz. I have 4 rounds of 10 questions in front of me that I have sourced from the finest places on the internet and other trivia-related things. And you guys are going to try and answer them. Please write your answers down on a piece of paper in front of you, and then when we have finished each of the 10 questions, we will mark your scores and collect your scores in. We are also listening to Lo-Fi Girls on Spotify, so that there is some musical accompaniment in the background when everybody's thinking really hard and we don't just have to listen to the cogs turning in people's heads.
My cogs are very loud.
Wait, you have
definitely.
cogs? Who has cogs?
The music that we listen to is linked in the down below description area if you wish to find out what we listen to. And also, I believe they used to have, they might still have, a lo-fi image generator that you can make your own version of that lo-fi girl sitting in front of the window artwork that's on their channel with you in place of it, if you wish.
I would look really odd as the lo-fi girl.
But
I would always have. I would have the image of. In my head, I've just got the image of you just sort of like leaning back, having a nap, like one arm across your chest,
I want to get
And
my
then-
homework done.
and then just like a cat just chilling on top of you.
we kind of
That sounds like life
Lo-fi
goals to me.
naps.
I kind of
You're so cute, Ben. You're very cute.
I-
You could be a lo-fi girl.
I kind of want to see the lo-fi girl versions of the D&D characters, like they like they did with the Critical Role. What they called that, I can't remember. Like they did a series of like 5 or 6 lo-fi remixes.
We need artists in the group to do this now. Any artist in chat who wants to draw our D&D characters in lo-fi girls... No, that sounds wrong. That came out wrong.
Okay.
As lo-fi girls.
On with the show.
We're gonna get some quiz team names now. So Jeff,
I'm gonna say Snicket is sleepy.
Sleepy. Ben,
Morpheus's quest.
You've been watching that. You've been watching Matrix again, haven't you?
Actually, no. That's in reference to the Sandman.
Spoilers, this might not go well. Angel, do you wish to be Angel?
Yeah.
There is a
Let's not
team
break
suggestion
tradition now.
name in there. We have Team 1 as a lovely suggestion on the chat.
Angel Mum?
Calliope, please. Just
Calliope. Rogue.
I would love if we were actually answering some of the questions already.
Pizza, fuck yeah.
What's that, sorry?
Pizza, fuck yeah. Sorry, I mean...
Pizza.
No,
F,
we're
yeah.
asking for your team
Yeah.
name, not what's for dinner.
And
Hey, look, they could be the same answer.
and Richard.
Zaphod, please.
they are people box.
As in Zaphod Beeblebrox.
I mean, you.
Yes.
I believe you missed that round.
That was 2 months ago, that was.
What?
But
Although, speaking of characters that Sam Rockwell has played, has anyone watched the new Sam Rockwell film?
Which
No.
one?
See how they run.
That one.
no,
No, I haven't, but I do want to.
I do. Yes, that does look good.
Game.
Looks very good.
But first up, because it's late at night and it's quiz time now, not cinema going time.
Aw,
Even though
I
Jeff
just
has
got the
popcorn. Why share with the rest of the class?
Oh, he's back.
Because, well,
Where'd he go?
I can try and put it through the camera, but I don't think you'll get it.
Aw.
I was gonna say, I'm also indoors. I don't think Ben could throw that far. Could throw this far.
Question.
Richard would have to volleyball it up over to me.
Question
Straight, John, open your
one.
mouth. Right.
Who is Roderick trying to bring back from the dead? Question one. The Sandman round by Neil Gaiman, adapted to Netflix. Who
How
is
specific
Roderick
do we have to be?
trying to bring back from the dead? I will give points for anything that I have written down in front of me. On my answer sheet.
Can we convince you to change the answers you have written down on your answer sheet?
No.
Damn. Someone in the chat, quick, watch it and tell us.
What a wick.
Going now as if...
No, not Wadderwick.
Wadwick.
So if we get a single
The.
word right, it counts. The. That's not in the answer. Spoilers. Spoilers, fear the truck. That's not in
Fear
the
the truck.
answer.
Fear the truck, please. Keep trying. We need your effort. We need
Question.
Your... Well, they don't. I do.
Ben, this is your round. This is the round you chose.
That doesn't mean anything.
Question 2. What is Lucien's role in the dreaming? What is Lucien's role in the dreaming?
This is a first. I think I've actually gotten 2 answers right back to back.
Well, let's see if you can go for 3. Is everybody ready for question 3?
Yep.
I guess.
What form does Lucifer take to defeat Dream's bird of prey in their shape-shifting duel?
Ooh.
What form does Lucifer take to defeat Dream's bird of prey in their duel? Suppose I shouldn't call it a shape-shifting duel. It's not that. Sort of is that. It's weird. It's...
Only is that in the actual program.
Okay, this one I think I might have gotten wrong.
Yeah, I think I might have as well. I'm trying literally in my head thinking.
I've watched this one, and I'm just picturing all the different bits, but that escapes me.
See, nothing beats the shape-shifting duel in the animated Sword in the Stone movie from Disney between Merlin
And the Purple Witch, Mad Madam Mim.
Oh, I think this one's right, you know.
God, that's brilliant.
Oh yeah.
That whole scene is amazing. That movie is so underrated.
Controversial take. That's you would have solved so many problems if they shapeshifted the amorous squirrel into a human.
That would have been so funny.
I
I missed that in Lucifer versus Dream.
I'm talking about the Sword of the Stone.
Question 4. Which serial killer cancels their appearance at the Collectors Convention?
Oh no, you
What?
oh
sod.
god.
It's like mentioned once.
It's mentioned several times.
I'll change my answer because of...
Which serial killer cancels their appearance at the Collectors Convention?
Is this... You probably won't be able to tell us this, John. Is this a real serial killer from reality or just one
This
from
is,
within?
I believe, a made-up name.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
majority of the ones, because there is a whole convention, and I'm pretty sure each and every one of them was literally invented by Neil Gaiman, just going along with different ideas of what they would be called, or what they would prefer to be called.
Yeah, it
Which
is their
epic, the amount which
fake
are actually
name.
in the books.
It's not
very
like
good.
Steve.
I that would be kind of fun to just sort of say that they all have to go by their pseudonyms. One of them, hi, I'm Steve. No, you're meant to use your pseudonym. That is my pseudonym.
My real name is
My-
Dave.
Yeah.
Damn it! Question 5. Which of the Endless does Desire collude with when plotting against Dream?
Well, those were certainly words.
Spoilers. Which of the Endless does Desire collude with when plotting against Dream? Those were the
Jeff,
words
if
again.
nothing else, you need to either watch the program, or I strongly suggest actually listening to the audiobook, because my goodness, the star cast which they got for that do such a good job. You will love it. I think you got to the point where I bought the book thanks to the audiobook. And I do like the Netflix, but I prefer the book.
The book is very good.
Mm.
Question 6. What is the name of the text that Roderick uses to capture Dream?
Oh.
If that's wrong.
What is the name of the text that Roderick uses to capture Dream? I will give a half point if you get the name from the comics.
I wish either one of those would help.
We get an extra point if we get really convincing Latin.
No.
Quick, someone in the comments, if you do know the answer, by all means, ignore John and write it down.
Ignore Ben.
I've heard that my entire life.
It's the bird.
Yeah.
Fear the Shrub
Knowledge
says
has
all
fled.
knowledge has fled.
Oh no.
It is
literally
no
all
place
knowledge.
here. That is usually
All
my
knowledge.
mentality, I'll admit that.
No, all
I'm waiting
knowledge
for the
is
point
fled.
where I chose this topic. I'm waiting for the point where we get to the end of this, and I'm choosing the next one because I've failed again.
Question 7. Where does Abel live within the dreaming? Where does Abel live within the dreaming?
You okay?
I
heard that.
Oh, getting old. It sucks.
Called your ankle just gave out on you. Oh my god.
No. Mama's spot tonight.
But usually that's my size.
Loving the background plot.
Fight!
Kiss, kiss.
For the sake of anybody listening along at home, that's the dog's voice.
Hang on, what? Rude.
The brand new nickname.
That is the voice that Jennifer uses to voice the dogs.
We're slightly insane in this household.
You have
Slightly?
to be slightly insane to be a part of this.
If we weren't crazy, we would go insane.
I've just noticed on the stream that with all the little pictures which are flashing up when we're actually talking, there is only one real photo.
I was saying when it was Jeff and Rogue earlier that it's like Snicket and Vason. This is a crossover event happening.
Well, then I got confused because I've just been watching a Vason game video, so RPG video.
Question 8. What animal does waitress Bet have on her badge?
I missed question 7.
Question
Can you say question
7.
seven again?
Where does
Question 8.
Abel live within the dreaming?
All right, that means I've missed question 6 then, because I'm only on to question 7.
Question
Oh my God.
6. What text does Roderick use to capture Dream?
Ah, bless you. Thank you. Okay, that's the one I.
I was supposed to go all the way back through the questions then.
And we have a woo for Vason from Fear the Truck.
All right.
Oh
question
yeah.
seven.
Oh wait. Oh, I thought it was me.
No, the game.
John, can you repeat question 8, please?
What
We haven't got
animal does waitress Bet have on her badge? Is question 8.
Alright.
Question
Thank you.
8.
Sorry, I got confused with the ones that I didn't know.
Question
Right.
8. What animal does waitress Bet have on her badge?
That's stupid.
Superman.
Wensleydale cheese ferret.
Question
Nice.
9. Which composer is the violinist playing when death comes for him? Which composer is the violinist playing when death comes for him?
Can you play a bit of it? I might be able to recognise it.
I am not a violinist.
Okay, can you hum it?
I'm not a hummer.
No, we noticed you're not a car, but still.
And finally,
Have a mouth harp.
question 10. When does Dream first meet with Robert Gedling?
Scheiße.
I think this must be some of these are certainly in the bit that I've not seen.
How many episodes
Where?
did you
The worst
say
part
it's
is-
when?
When?
You know the worst part? And this might be a hint to people if they can actually remember what it is for me. I know that the last 2 digits is my birth year. I'm
Oh,
just trying
so-
to remember the first 2 digits. Were my what?
Are we okay if we get it like within the right century?
I'll
Price is
give-
Right rules.
I'll give half a point if you can make the right century.
I didn't realise it was a year.
What about the? Can you give a quarter of a point for the right millennium?
No. I won't even give a quarter point for getting the right historical epoch.
Okay, I'm going to place that.
Oh,
I am
did-
literally making an educated guess as best I can for the sake of that one.
I did hear somebody saying the other day that they thought that historians in the future might think that chickens rule the earth these days because we consume so much of them that their bones go to landfill sites. And so there are going to be a lot of chicken bones.
That's valid.
On this layer of history.
That's... I think Arculus is a little smart than that.
And to be fair, the one thing which I want to know more than anything else is in the future, especially if the culture dies out. One thing I would love to know their take on cosplay. And yes, they would perform these vast ceremonies with elaborate dress that they would painstakingly put together.
I mean, yeah, it's godly worship to the deities of the time.
the rapidly evolving pantheon known as anime. Cue the ridiculous philosophy tube video about anime. Which,
Okay.
if you've not watched it, watch it. It's great. It's very silly.
Are we?
Interestingly, both young men and women were offered to these animated gods.
And they would be transformed into them to be worshipped physically.
Are we ready for some answers to these questions?
Yeah, because I don't know any of them, so I'm interested to know.
Please, just to save us from what happens next to the cult of anime.
Jeff.
Yes.
Who is Roderick trying to bring back from the dead?
James Cabrera.
Ben.
I can't remember his name, but his good son.
Yes.
Is that accepted for a full point or a half?
I will. I said I would accept a full point for that one.
Does his eldest son also count?
I will accept that.
I said his eldest son who died in World War One. So because I wrote more, I should get more.
I will accept a point from anyone who wrote his son. I would also accept Randall, for that was his son's name.
Damn it.
Ben, what is Lucien's role in the dreaming?
Well, Lucien is the keeper of the library of all stories that have been told and have not yet been told.
Yes, that is a slightly longer answer than I have written down on the answer sheet, where the answer sheet gave me head librarian.
Are we allowed royal librarian?
I think we can accept royal librarian.
Whew.
It was honestly, I was going to debate it, but then thinking, no, actually, out of a lot of the titles which Dream has, yeah, technically, King and Sovereign is one of them. So yeah. Technically.
Let's see who's next on the list. Angel. Oh boy. What form does Lucifer take to defeat Dream's bird of prey in their duel?
Snake?
No.
Didn't
Angel's
think so.
mum.
Cat?
No. Rogue.
A parasite.
Getting closer. Richard.
I had snake as well.
Jeff.
Put down a mouse.
Ben.
I put down a hunter.
You fell for the same answer I did, which I believe was the previous form Lucifer took in that duel. In defeating the bird of prey, she took the form of a butcher bacterium.
Ah.
Oh, come on. I can't get half a point for parasite.
They are incredibly different creatures.
Yeah.
Like,
They're a parasitic bacteria. Fine.
Angel's mum, which serial killer cancelled their appearance at the Collectors' Convention?
Bob the Builder.
Honestly, I was expecting you to say yourself.
Rogue.
The janitor.
Richard.
complete guess. I went for the Cincinnati Strangler.
Jeff.
Jack the Ripper.
Ben.
The Family Man.
The Family Man is the correct answer.
Oh.
That's grim.
Oh yeah, when it comes down to it, a lot of the names are things you wouldn't expect. Like for instance, there's another one, Funland.
Yeah,
No.
that's...
We
He's
do
a...
not talk about him.
Maybe is he called the Family Man because he has a wife and kids back home who he supports?
Yeah.
No.
Funland is definitely not safe for kids.
And
Nope.
is so much worse in the books.
Can we move on?
Rogue. Which of the Endless does Desire collude with when plotting against Dream?
Despair?
Yes.
Yay.
His twin.
Mm.
I can remember if despair or delirium.
Do we need to move his?
No, we haven't met Delirium yet. Not in the.
Not
series.
in the
I want to
adaptation.
see a Delirium. I want to see a Delirium.
Richard, what is the name of the text that that Roderick, not Richard, uses to capture Dream?
Absolutely no idea. So I've written to capture a god.
Sorry, we done question. What question are we on?
This is question 6.
Did I miss question 5? Sorry, I know I've got the wrong answer, but you.
So the question 5, which of the Endless does Desire collude with when plotting against Dream? The answer is despair.
Okay, that's fair. Not Nyarlathotep.
Not Nyarlathotep. Sadly, not featured in the series as of yet.
You are in the wrong mythos, honey.
I don't remember if they show up yet.
You haven't seen the rest of my answers.
What's that now? In the where?
I can't remember if there are any Cthulian
I don't believe there
influences,
are.
but
I don't think they've actually shown anything, though there have been hints.
wouldn't put it past him to have something there.
Well, the whole point of them is that they're in every story, so technically, yes, it would be there.
Jeff,
Yes.
what is the text that Roderick uses to capture Dream?
The Liber Ivonis.
No. Ben.
I couldn't remember it either, so I put the Necronomicon.
No. Angel.
Comic Sans?
Never trust Comic Sans. Angel's mum.
I do know I missed that question and I have no idea. I'm afraid.
Rogue.
The Maleficus Mortis.
The correct answer is the Magdalene Grimoire.
Damn.
In the comics, the grimoire's full name was Liber Fulvarum Paginarum, which is fake Latin for the Book of Yellow Pages.
Gotta love that fake Latin.
Just let the fingers do the walking.
Jeff,
Hello.
where does Abel live in The Dreaming?
The city of Ulthar.
Ben.
I couldn't remember the distinct place of it, but I put it with his brother Cain on the outskirts of The Dreaming.
Angel.
I put his house.
Angel's mum.
I thought it was Morpheus' temple that they went to, even though it was in disrepair.
See you,
was
Fear the
afterwards.
Truck. Fear the Truck says, good luck, you all gotta bounce.
Bye.
Oh,
Hey.
bye-bye.
What
Thanks for
Rogue.
joining us.
With Cain and a manor house with a gargoyle.
Richard.
I said with Cain in a garden. I don't know if that was it. That's I remember thinking of it as a garden.
So, Abel lives in the House of Secrets. His brother Cain,
In
you
his
can have
house.
half a point for his house. Cain lives next door in the House of Mysteries.
Of course, I knew it was something stupid like that.
Which had originally been introduced into the horror anthology comic The House of Mysteries in issue 175, where Cain was the narrator of the frightful tales within.
I do think that we need to call a copyright strike, since that breaches with Vason's House of Mysteries.
I do love the fact that also the House of Mysteries which Kane lives in is also the House of Mysteries that Constantine effectively gains use of winning a poker game.
Ben.
Are we talking DC's Constantine?
Yes.
Sandman is DC.
Sandman is in the DC universe.
In fact, when it came down to it, the original stories in the books, when it comes down to the Constantine or Constantine that they deal with in the show, that was actually John Constantine. I was looking forward to that. That annoyed the life out of me when I said, no, see John.
Oh, did you hear? Apparently Keanu Reeves is returning for a new role as Constantine.
I know he's been
He
aiming
said
for that for
that
so
he
long.
wants to, but there hasn't been any actual official confirmation about whether they're going to do the sequel.
I mean, the best...
I'm listening just because I really liked that movie.
You want to see it because it's Keanu Reeves.
Well, I mean, that too, but why state the obvious?
I mean, still...
He different ways to mute this stream.
Still, the best Constantine on television recently was the series to Legends of Tomorrow. Constantine was very good as well, but different character, sort of.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Ben,
the stream. You can still. We can be entertaining if you hear us.
Yeah, we're a lot more entertaining if you listen.
That's unless you just want to watch our faces as we watch you back slowly.
Sadly, we don't have anything where you can just ask us to dance.
We don't. We also don't have subtitles. I should look into that. But
subtitles.
They're not.
You know, if
great
you got subtitles,
yet.
I'd be trying that every day, every time, every single time I'm on.
Ben, what animal does waitress Bet have on her badge?
I couldn't remember, so I put down a cat.
I had to take a phone call.
Okay, we'll give you that one.
Yevdo Kim, if you want to mute the stream, mute the tab rather than the Twitch, because then you still count as a viewer. Twitch is weird with counting things.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anyway, who's next? Angel, what animal does waitress Bet have on her badge?
A badger?
Angel's mum.
Damn.
Well, I had Raven, but then I changed it to Hedgehog.
Rogue.
Squirrel?
We both suck.
Richard.
Fox.
Jeff.
I said honey badger.
The correct answer is a pig.
Oh,
Rogue. No, sorry. Angel. Skip a few. Angel. Which composer is the violinist playing when death comes for him?
Vivaldi.
Angel's mum.
Liszt.
Rogue.
Bach.
Richard.
Debussy.
Jeff.
Borat.
Ben.
Beethoven.
It's Schubert.
We really got there eventually.
Yeah.
People.
Continue naming composers.
I think my favourite part is that
Just keep going, we'll find him eventually.
we didn't no one said the same name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of proud of us for that.
It wasn't just all Mozart, Beethoven, Mozart, Beethoven.
He is playing Schubert, and it was an unfinished piece that Schubert hadn't finished at the time of his death.
Well, he didn't finish it himself either, did he?
So yes, the violinist was unable to finish the track to finish the piece of music because it
He died
didn't.
too.
And finally, question 10: Angel's mum. When does Dream first meet Robert Gedling?
1687.
Rogue.
It's definitely the 1400s, but I think I've put 1414, which I don't think is right.
Richard.
Because
I put down complete guess again. 238 CE.
Wow. No.
dang.
Jeff.
1789. Oh.
Ben.
I couldn't remember the first part of it. I know the second part of it. So I put down 1689.
Angel.
1684.
No points for anybody. The first meeting was in 1389.
Damn it. I knew it was 89. I was
Oh,
just trying to
damn
remember
it.
the
I
first
was
part.
15 years off.
Yeah, he they
No,
met in
25 years off.
1389, and then again the next
100
meeting would
years.
have been 1489, and then every
And
100
then
years.
1589, 1689, 1789, 1889, 1989.
Well, would have been 1989, but he was a little late.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is round 1 done and
That
or
would have been
dusted.
1989. Surely they re-met at 1989. Otherwise, this is set in the future now, is it?
I said in the now.
2089. Well, yeah, but they always met on the 89.
That's
It was always
why
the 100 year.
he shows up at the new place in the show. He shows up in the new
town.
place saying, "I'm sorry I was late, my friend,"
I always
because
thought
he
it
was
just for the sake of
captured
missing
for
the last one.
1989.
I get that. I thought it was more for the sake that because he was trapped for 100 years after that. Because that was 100 years he was trapped in that cell.
He is trapped for their 1989 meeting.
Yes, no, I get that. But this is the thing, I didn't know it was 1989 because he was trapped for 100 years and then popped back out the other side. I thought when he went for the meeting it was going to be the 1989. Mind you, I think originally in the comics it probably was 1989.
I mean, there was also the fact, spoilers for the show, that he didn't want to turn up again.
No, true.
He was putting it off.
And it wasn't for the sake of being trapped for so long that he ended up getting a different insight onto the world and
Yep.
actually gave him a chance. Don't get me wrong, also talking to his sister helps.
Jeff, how'd you do?
Yes. How well do you think I did?
I'm gonna move on. Ben.
I got 4 out of 10.
Angel.
I got half a point. And I'm so proud of myself.
Angel's mum.
0.
I'm beating you.
This is the first time I'm doing well in the first round.
Pizza F yeah.
3.5. I was going to try and barter for an extra quarter point, but
Zaphod.
because I'm exactly 25 years out, so 25 hundredths of a point.
To be fair, with that one, when it comes down to considering none of us got it, shall we say as a group that the person who got the closest?
Me.
Oh no, I know. So the person who got the closest should at least get a point.
Yeah, I'm happy
Okay.
with that.
I mean, that puts you in the lead up in front of me. I don't know why I'm the one suggesting
Yeah.
this, but still.
That's
I'll
mostly
take
why
it.
I'll accept it. Zaphod, how did you do?
3.
Well, nobody's run away with it yet.
I have let
Ben,
down
I'm
Lord
so
Morpheus.
proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Ben.
Well, I have to be the bigger person. Mainly because I am.
I'm not sure about that. Ah! No, I dropped my chocolate.
You don't want to do that.
Anyway, it is time for...
Time for roar.
Time for
I don't know
round...
much about roar.
Time for round 2.
These will all have equal woman rounds.
Which is 90s TV.
Ah,
Okay.
scheiße.
Wait. 90s American or 90s English?
I think it was the
Dutch.
same year.
Mostly a mix.
I am screwed.
Peter Bainham, Armando Iannucci, and Steve Coogan were the team behind which iconic 90s comedy show?
Okay, quick question. Was it a show or a cartoon?
Show.
Ah.
I feel I'm going to get in dispute with this, perhaps with this one, John, because I think there could be more than one answer to that question.
Can you say who they were again?
Peter Bainham, Armando Iannucci, and Steve Coogan.
Idea, but I think that's the only one I can think which may be. And sometimes maybe is all we have.
I have not watched anything Steve Coogan is in.
Question 2. Jeremy Spake appeared regularly in which 90s Fly on the Wall documentary?
Who is that?
He appeared regularly in a 90s Fly on the Wall documentary about a place.
Just the one place?
Yeah, a specific place.
John, can you do that again? Mom can't hear the questions.
Jeremy Spake appeared regularly in which 90s Fly on the Wall documentary?
He-Man.
Question 3. Who was Elizabeth Bennet to Colin Firth's Mr. Darcy in BBC's Pride and Prejudice?
The wrong Bennett.
I can't even remember the characters from that.
I always get these these actresses mixed up, so I'm hoping I picked the right one. It's like I know her face.
I know the face, but I don't know
right...
the name.
It's not the famous one.
Just very quickly draw the face and send it over to me on Discord. If we can reverse Google image set. Oh, God.
Yeah. Who played Elizabeth Bennet across from Colin Firth?
Question 4.
Hold on, I'm still drawing.
Question 4. 4291 is the phone number of which iconic grumpy sitcom character?
Right, sending you the photo now, John.
You know how old this is, back in the days when phone numbers were just 4 digits long.
And yes, and sent. There we go. Right.
Grumpy sitcom character.
Yeah.
Mojo Jojo.
Which?
If you're gonna Mojo Jojo. Why have I got a Mr. Crab Mojo Jojo?
Question 5. Which actor links Inspector Morse, Peak Practice, and The Broker's Man?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I was still laughing about Mr. Krabs' Mojo.
Which actor links Inspector Morse, Peak Practice, and The Broker's Man?
Why does it always have to be names?
Ben, one day we will write the questions.
And there will be no names involved. It will be glorious.
No, the names will just be horrible ones that only I know.
The names... The thing is, there are no names in the questions. All of the names are in the answers.
Answers! Yes, Scotty the dog. I don't believe it either.
Question 6. What rapidly cancelled show was set in the fictional town of Los Barcos?
Dead silence.
That's not the name of the program.
That would be a good name for a program.
You asked for this answer, John. It's not the right one.
I don't
got
know.
it anyway.
I don't know if I did. I get the feeling I probably didn't. If
Say the question again.
What rapidly cancelled show was set in the fictional town of Los Barcos?
Could you spell that, please?
LOS space BARCOS.
No, you can't Google it, sir.
Ah, I might have it.
I am legitimately not.
I might be ashamed of myself that I have got it. But...
Question 7. This Cheers spin-off was based in Seattle. What was the name of it?
I finally have a point. I watched the show far too
Same
much.
thing with that one. Let's see. Now that one was. So I'm just going back to question 6.
Question 8. Which Channel 4 newsreader fronted Newsround from 1991 to 1994?
A terrible one.
It's not fair. I wasn't even 4.
Hang
That's
on a
alright,
second.
it was a kid's show.
Scotty, one of them's obvious. Please, let us know in the comments which one is obvious.
Don't
and
let
what the
them know in the comments which one is obvious.
One day I will figure out how to mute John so we can have this nice chat together.
I really should just mute Ben sometimes.
You don't want to do that. I'm pretty.
Yeah, so we don't need to hear you, just see you.
No, it's only influenced and made better by the voice.
Question 9. Question 9. South Park, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Ally McBeal all debuted in which year?
Oh my god.
South Park, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Ally McBeal all debuted in which year?
What was question 8 again?
Which Channel 4 newsreader fronted Newsround from 91 to 94?
Yeah, that'll be why I didn't get that.
Scotty points out, 1 in 10 chance.
There are 6 of us. Hopefully one of us gets it right.
What's frustrating is I literally just started watching Buffy on Disney Plus.
I'm very sorry for you having to watch in that resolution.
Actually, no, it's really good.
Oh no, I meant like because I don't know if you've got the original resolution, or if you've got the sort of the expanded resolution version. Because
Expanded resolution, it's really good.
see, the expanded resolution makes things look weird. Some scenes will not look right.
It's looked fine to me so far.
Is it the
But I'm
sort
only
of
in the first
expanded
season.
resolution where they just show more of the screen so you get, like, the people that were stood at the very edge of the shot?
Yeah, that's
Is
what
it
I'm
that
talking
sort
about.
of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Question 10. Which ITV Saturday morning music show replaced The Chart Show?
Can you
Way
say that
to
one again,
replace
please,
the
John?
chart show.
Which ITV Saturday morning music show replaced the chart show?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
I don't remember. That's the thing, though. Saturday mornings is always like kids' TV and things.
I seem to remember this being the thing that when it got to, you turned off the kids' TV because it wasn't kids' TV anymore.
Yeah, but that was like midday by then.
No, not... it might have been, I don't remember. I know that this used to be the thing that was like, oh, ITV cartoons have finished, it's doing music now. I'm not interested in the musics.
Was it at the point where it sort of like turned into the teen section of TV?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think I've got the right answer, but yeah.
Because the fact I can only think of two, and I don't think I've got this one right.
So all I can think of now is the Saturday morning kids' TV shows.
I know Pokemon's coming in my head.
No,
I was on the wrong damn landmass for this.
Motor Mouth and Ghost Train. Those are the two big ones.
Ben.
What year did you say this happened in?
I didn't say it happened, just that it happened in the 90s. Not specified when.
So we'll get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now's the part I hate. Coming up with the answers.
Okay. Ben.
Gone.
Answers times.
Okay.
Question 1. Peter Bainham, Armando Iannucci, and Steve Coogan were the team behind which iconic 90s comedy show, Ben?
The only one I thought that Steve Coogan might have anything to do with was not the 9 o'clock news.
No.
Not the 90s.
That's 80s.
No,
Rogue.
It was old.
Go through all the reasons why that's not the right answer.
See, I'm
I
quite
didn't
glad
know when it was.
I'm quite glad I changed my answer because that was my original one. But this is almost certainly also wrong. Alan Partridge?
Correct.
Wait,
Really?
what?
I would point out there is actually no program called Alan Partridge.
To be fair, yes. But
I
also...
thought that was early zero.
Wasn't it?
Richard,
It was
what's
colloquially
the
known as
name of the program?
Well, I mean, it's Knowing Me, Knowing You was the first TV show centered around Alan Partridge. He was, of course, originally in the Day to Day. So it was Day to Day. I'm Alan Partridge. Well, Knowing Me, Knowing You. I'm Alan Partridge, and then I believe it's that weird. Well, Mid Morning Matters after that. But I would say, well, Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Yes?
Is that what you wrote down?
I wrote down a bunch of shows in a brief essay argument about the origins of the character of Alan Partridge.
So you say this just to deny me a
Because-
point.
To be honest, when it came down to it, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, where on earth did Alan Partridge come from?
I put down Knowing Me, Knowing You, but I crossed it out and put down the Fast Show because Steve Coogan was also in the Fast Show.
I don't think he was actually.
No, he was in
Coogan
one of
was,
these
I'm
other
sure he was.
sketch shows.
So I'm a massive fan of Steve Coogan. So I know he first appeared on the Hour, which was a radio show, but the character wasn't called Alan Partridge until later.
So I am gonna say that my point is correct. That it is I am Alan Partridge is the question that was being asked because Peter Bainham did not work on Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
I'm taking my damn point.
So I'm going to give a point for Alan Partridge. I'm going to give a point for I am Alan Partridge.
And not the 9 o'clock.
And not a point for not the 9 o'clock news because that was the 80s.
Damn it! I thought I was going to trick you into saying it.
Actually, technically, that was the 70s to the 80s.
Jeez.
Just
So a little bit out.
1979 to 1982 was not the 9 o'clock news.
Well, I started watching it in the night.
Question 2. Angel. Jeremy
Oh, that's
Spake. Is Angel there?
I'm right here.
Jeremy Spake
just
appeared
putting
regularly
pictures.
on which 90s Fly on the Wall documentary?
I don't even know who the fuck that is, so I don't know.
Jennifer's mum.
I put down like a prison doc, and then I just put Wentworth because I don't know. I just thought that sounded like something that we might have done, was a fly on the wall prison thing.
Rogue.
Biker Grove.
There's a final
I
documentary.
think we need to discuss what Fly on the Wall documentary means. Richard.
I do actually remember this, but I'm a bit torn. Was it Airport?
It was Airport.
Oh, I was thinking that, but I didn't.
Down the
Didn't get
office.
Well
That's
done,
the
Richard.
only thing I could think what was filmed as a.
Well done, Richard.
Did it have like?
I'm not proud
was
of
the-
knowing that.
Was it like the train station was the prequel to that?
There was a whole bunch of like driving school and airport and just
And the cruise.
god
was
awful.
the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Google searching airport would help. I can tell you about airports near me.
Go on then. What's flying off soon?
Oh, what's flight LN 3146?
CAF Duckham.
Bye bye. Thank you very much for joining. It was good to see you. And until next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Why did I go for like Barbie style with that? Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, bye bye. Are they good? Can I
Are they
go
all good?
sailing now? Are they go- Oh, thank God.
My
Oh.
face is killing me.
Mute. Mute. Where's the mute button?
Commute the tab, we've learned this.
Angel's mum.
Yes.
Who was Elizabeth Bennet to Colin Firth's Mr. Darcy, not Colin Darcy, in BBC's Pride and Prejudice?
The actress, yeah, I can see her face with the dark hair, and yeah, but I can't remember her name, I'm afraid.
Rogue.
I just put protagonist female.
It's the one that isn't Keira Knightley.
Richard.
Is it Keely Hawes by any chance?
Jeff.
I know Keely Hawes was Matthew McFadden, and I can see the face in my mind, but I don't know who it is.
Ben.
The person in the picture I sent you, John.
Sure, you get half a point for it, I guess.
Wait, what?
No.
Oh, damn, I thought I got at least half a point for this round.
Angel.
Is it Natalie Portman?
No.
No, it is Jennifer Early.
Oh, of course.
See, that's one that isn't Keira
Natalie
Knightley.
Portman was one from Star Wars. She was Padme.
Ah,
No, that's not her. Not the Colin Firth.
Angel Natalie
Oh,
Portman would have been about 10. Would have been about 10 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was dead at the time.
You know, if you do a round on like history and the answer's like 1812, does everyone complain that they weren't alive and therefore couldn't possibly even know?
No,
Yeah.
no, no. I like
think- I
history rounds.
I think someone tried to say the same thing when I did the French Revolution round.
Yeah, it was me.
Can I get half a point for not mixing her up with Keira Knightley?
No.
I got mixed up. I get her and Keira Knightley mixed up a lot. I was thinking of Keira Knightley in Pride and Prejudice.
Can I
That's
get
what
a
I
point
did.
for drawing a picture?
No.
Yeah, it's really confusing because like I don't know who the Darcy is in Keira Knightley's Pride and Prejudice.
No, so that one's Matthew
That's
McFadden.
Matthew McFadden.
Who?
Matthew McFadden from
The-
Did you never watch
and
Spooks?
Succession.
The Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. Rogue. 4291 is the phone number of which iconic grumpy sitcom character?
I don't bloody well know. Squidward?
Richard.
Victor Meldrew.
Correct.
Which I believe we learn when he picks up the dog instead of the phone.
Dog or cat, some sort of animal.
It's a little sausage dog, isn't it?
And you keep getting the
I just remember it from the UK TV Gold
Yes, that's
repeated
how I remember the
adverts
number.
where it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
And
also
for those of
remember
you,
that
and if you were paying
characters getting
attention,
mixed up with...
Scotty actually dropped a hint for that earlier on when he said, "I don't believe it."
Yeah. I also did like that. His phone number also carries on getting mixed up with the garden centre as well. I think it's the garden centre. Was it the garden centre? It keeps getting...
Is
What
that
show was this from?
One foot in the
One
grave.
foot in the grave.
is that why he answers the phone with his phone number?
I
Yes.
think people did.
Well, I know that my
People
nan used to do it. But
People
that,
stood. I know some people
They
stood
did
in
make it
nowadays.
canonical at one episode, because I remember that quite distinctly, where that was the reason why he would do it. I can't remember, someone asked him, and it's that because I carry on thinking I am the leading garden centre.
because I know that at one point my grandparents' house phone number got included in the in an advert for a vet. Along the same lines, it was like one number out, and they misprinted it. Anyway. Who is answering next? It is Richard. Which actor links Inspector Morse, Peak Practice, and The Broker's Man?
I don't really know, but I'm just have to get John 4.
Jeff.
Kevin Whately.
It is Kevin Whately.
Who is Kevin Whately?
He's in The Broker's Man, and
No.
Practice and Inspection
Who is
Morse,
he in Morse?
and he's Lewis.
Ah,
Also the start of the spin-off series, Lewis.
Lewis. See, I know his face. I just
who's he,
don't know his
who's he
name.
playing Lewis then?
Lewis.
John.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Jeff.
Inspection Morse is a quality show.
Jeff, which
Yes.
rapidly cancelled show was set in the fictional town of Los Barcos?
Oh, I guessed El Dorado.
Correct.
Woo!
Oh,
Oh no.
I liked
Bob
my answer.
Builder.
Scotty the dog says El Dorado, I assume.
I didn't know that was even a show.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
it's
bad.
cancelled-
You've
it was
got to
cancelled
start
that
putting
quickly.
the answers in earlier. I'd really like them right
Don't listen to him.
You nearly gave your Victor Meldrew earlier on. What more do you want?
It
Ben.
was a
Try
very
and
bad
give you
soap opera.
popcorn. Okay.
Ben.
When did El Dorado come out?
Mid-90s, I think. But it was just awful.
I might have been on a plane at the time.
It ran for 1 year from 1992 to 1993.
Oh yeah, no, I was too young for that.
A co-production between the BBC and independent production company Cinema Verity and J. Dark YJ Tedesco aired 3 times a week in a high-profile evening slot on mainstream channel BBC One, filling the slot vacated by Terry Wogan's talk show Wogan.
Woken.
Wogan.
They're going to remake it nowadays. It's Woken.
Ben. This Cheers spin-off was set in Seattle.
Frasier.
Correct.
One of the only ones I know, I think.
Frasier was a spin-off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Frasier's character was in Cheers, so technically Frasier became a spin-off because it was the same character with the same storyline, basically just dragged out of the bar and into a high society life, which is kind of an odd twist considering that he was in a bum's bar to start off with and then became high society life straight
Well,
afterwards.
he was already He was always a posh
Oh
character.
no, he was always posh. But he was always going to a dive bar, which is something which he would never do when Frasier.
No, he went to the dive bar so he could feel superior.
Oh, no,
Because
I
he was
understand that
the
logic
top
on it, but
of the social ladder in Cheers.
the fact that
No, let's not
dramatically changed.
Let's not undersell the character. Let's be honest. He just wanted to go where everybody knew his name.
I mean, sometimes
No,
you
there
just
you
have to.
That's
Angel.
who can't say no to Norm.
Yes.
Which Channel 4 newsreader fronted Newsround from 91 to 94?
Jeff Daniels.
Angel's mum. Same question.
The black guy.
Rogue.
I have a silly answer written down, but I guess I'm gonna go for Ewan Holmes.
No. Richard.
Jon Snow?
Jeff.
I actually said Jon Snow.
Ben.
Bob.
And
I
no,
would like
Scotty
to currently
the dog.
look over to Scotty the dog and just randomly start saying, Andy Peters.
It also was not Andy Peters. It was Krishnan Guru Murthy.
See, that was because I was thinking Jon Snow's quit now. He's not on it. I was my other choice.
Who actually knows the names of newscasters and cares?
Well, some of them actually you do
I
end up.
mean, in my case, at least one.
You have to watch TV. The thing is, the 90s for us was all in America. So this is all,
And we had a terminally ill child in the house.
Angel.
Yes.
I was either a
Listen.
babby or in the Middle East. It's not fair.
Angel.
Angel.
Yes.
South Park, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Ally McBeal, American TV programs, debuted in which year?
I was torn between two, and I went with 96.
Angel's mum.
95?
Rogue.
98.
Richard.
97.
Correct.
Yay!
Damn it.
What?
I was trying to work it out because I was watching Angel in university, and it was series 3 by about 2002. So I was trying to work backwards from there because I knew that was the same as series 6 of Buffy.
Yeah.
No, I was torn between 96 and 97 because I remember it was still airing when we got back from England. It was like the last 2 seasons when we got back from England. So I was trying to remember whether it was a rerun of the last season or whether it was the first time airing.
I just remember I had to be old enough to watch it before my parents would let me. Oh boy. Never mind.
And finally, I'm going to say, start with Rogue. Which ITV Saturday morning music show replaced the chart show?
How do I express my disdain for being chosen here in a polite manner?
Moving
There's a
swiftly
private
along,
chat.
Richard.
I had a vague memory of something called the Pepsi Countdown.
Jeff.
What?
I think that might be a radio show though.
I put top of the post. I just realised that's BBC.
Ben.
I put down Pop World.
Angel.
Top of the Pops was the only one I knew.
Angel's mum.
No idea, I'm afraid.
It was.
I do have an answer of Kerrang.
It wasn't that either. It was
Damn.
CD UK.
Ah, CD.
Oh yes, yes.
Uh,
No,
now you've
memory
said
of that
it.
at all.
CD UK, otherwise known as Countdown United Kingdom, apparently. I don't know who by.
Yeah, I got the countdown word.
Which
That's a different countdown.
which aired from 1998, being presented by Anton Deck and Kat Deely, who had been on in the mornings doing CMTV Live, and then moved to SMTV Live,
SMTV Live,
Yeah.
and then moved to then moved on to presenting CD UK straight afterwards until 2001, where
Cat Deely now.
Ant and Deck left and Kat Deely continued it.
You know how you remind us what the special round is before we do this, John?
Yeah.
Can I ask you to remind me that you're doing a 90s round when you do that?
We're out of 90s
never
rounds
get
now.
these. I don't believe you.
I mean, I can write more, but those are the ones that I had from a previous Do You Remember the 90s?
No.
Which
Evidently
apparently
not.
No.
Nobody wants to remember the 90s. That's the problem. They're all too busy remembering the 80s.
I remember the only thing I remember from
the
the
80s, because that's when.
Jeff.
Yeah, I got 5 on that one.
damn.
Ben.
I got 2.
Angel.
I'm still sitting on half a point.
Oof.
Jennifer's mum.
What?
You got a dash hunt?
I,
Was that?
Can we-
Bless you.
can we have some points from Team Calliope? Still can't hear that.
She got 2.
Cool.
Well done, Calliope.
Pizza F yeah.
2.
And Zaphod.
6.
Woo!
Whoa. Okay, we have someone racing ahead.
Racing ahead, Zaphod charges into the lead with 9 points.
Oh wow.
In the meantime,
Stick
Angel,
it.
if you want to start coming up with a topic for next time.
No, I have.
I have faith. I have faith in you, Angel.
And now we move on to
Gonna
a
break me,
round
isn't
that
it?
is very simple. I have catchphrases from TV programs,
Oh no.
and I want you to tell me which TV program they were from. Starting with question 1. I don't believe it.
And you want us to tell you what it's from?
That is, what TV program is that from?
Okay.
Yes, I don't believe it either. That it's happened that way.
My favourite
Yes.
part is technically everyone should know the answer.
Everybody could
Everyone
get 1
should.
point
Everyone
here.
should get 1 point on this.
No, no, do not say that. I won't get any on this.
I wasn't paying attention. I was drawing.
What year did this come out?
Well, there's problems
You
all
have
round.
met your folly. You should pay attention, like I don't.
Yeah, I would say that this was an incredibly famous catchphrase and show in Britain. Like, in most quizzes, people would be like going, "That's too easy." Like,
I only came back to the UK when I was 16.
no, I know, but I'd
It
still
is one of the
say,
most famous catchphrases
Yeah.
around the British Isles.
yeah, it is.
Well,
People still say it now in the voice. Like,
It's not to me, to you.
Like, I
No,
vaguely.
no, it's not that. It's actually, I don't believe it, is the
I'm not taking
catchphrase.
your answer. No, I vaguely remember you have occasionally gone, I don't
Oh,
believe it.
oh, actually, no, wait.
And the thinking that's what I think
do know
about.
where
I
that's
don't know what it's from.
I don't believe it.
question 2. Lovely jubbly.
What? You say that all the time too, and I don't know what that's from. God damn it, Mom.
What we're
That's good.
learning
It's one
is
which has forced itself into British vernacular.
what we're learning is Angel's mum needs to start like attributing quotes to where she gets
Yeah.
them from.
footnotes.
Technically, that catchphrase actually came from an advert before the show where it took its
Yeah,
fame.
by Jove.
But I believe the question is not
I
who
know it's
created
coming
it,
from the show,
it's
but
what
I feel
show
like
is it.
that technically it came from an advert. So I'd love it if John could put down a technically point. He could get that instead.
Oh God, here we go.
I thought I was going to win something for once tonight.
I am
Not anymore.
desperate to win at least one of these in my lifetime.
You won last
It's
time.
very difficult with just playing as well. I am not
Oh yeah, I
smart.
did win last time.
Okay. Question 3. Here's one I made earlier.
Okay.
Oh no, there's like 2 shows this could be from. Oh, it's not fair.
Oh, sorry,
That's-
sorry. I remembered a gag about this. Oh god.
if I have-
I think I actually know that one.
Scotty says I didn't get where I am today without knowing all these catchphrases.
Yes.
Oh,
I'd say the
that's
same, but I haven't got anywhere.
Oh,
No, you're answering a quiz. You're here today answering a quiz about catchphrases.
legitimately, I think this
Look
actually
at where
comes from
I've
two
got
separate
to.
shows. I guess I'll find out if I'm allowed a point for that.
Eeny, meeny,
Oh
miny,
yeah,
moe.
technically it did end up in quite a few shows. I think I've got the origin, but yeah, it did end up in quite a few.
Question 4. I have a cunning plan.
Hey, I know that one. Hooray! I feel slightly like not a moron.
Yay! Slightly like not a
anytime I
moron.
ever get a point. Also, I was actually watching an old documentary on that one, which is now on its full capacity on YouTube, and just loving it, where it's just going through moments of it. And notice I'm trying very desperately not to give any hints.
Yeah.
Question
I've just got to realise I've got to question 4, and there's a good chance I could win.
Question 5. I've started, so I'll finish. I think I just watched it spring into Ben's mind there.
Also love that this one, there's a game of the same name which has nothing to do with
Yep.
with the show.
Question 6. Is that your final answer? Wordle without words.
I might actually know this one.
Is that your final answer?
I'm feeling good about this round.
Clues.
Good, because the next round is yeah, last round is going to be fun.
What number?
Oh no.
John,
No, I've got it, I think.
Yes.
can you say the quote for number 5 again?
No. Yeah, no, I know.
I've
Go ahead.
started, so I'll finish.
Okay, then say it.
Well, I've started, so I'll finish.
Oh, I know, you said that, so just finish it.
Well,
Who's on first?
No, just stop. Stop! Mercy.
Really want to do this, like, you know that improv game where two people can only do a scene with lines from two specific lines.
I love that
and
game.
the other the third person has to act the whole scene to be like the
Tie
normal
whole thing
person.
together. I mean, to be honest, I would love to play any of the games from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That show is a treasure.
The big thing you've got to have with those lines that the two people have that they can say is they've got to be lines that can be said in a lot of different ways. They can't be very specific to a scenario. They can't be like, I literally cannot think of a single example.
To be honest, language is an amazing one, just for the sake that when it comes down to even saying like, who's a naughty boy? Who's a naughty boy?
Who is a naughty
Who's
boy?
Who's a naughty boy?
Yeah,
Who's a naughty boy?
I mean, the sentence, but I hit the body, could be read in so many different ways.
And that's the trick of that game, is effectively just
But
rewording it using the same words and just different
intonations.
inflections. Yeah.
But I hit the body.
Question 7. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice.
What's that called?
Okay, I know the person who does this, and I
Yeah.
think they do it in multiple shows. So it's okay if I mention at least one of them.
I have the person's name down as well, because it is very much associated with a person as well as the show he originated it on.
I'm now even trying to remember his name.
I don't know his last name, I only know him by his first name.
Nice to see you. To see you.
Nice.
A
I just
bit of
saw
a
the arm
stream
movement
delay
on
going on there, I think. Yeah.
Twitch.
Are you ready for the next one?
Never.
Yep.
Go on.
Let's try it.
Question 8.
Was that it, or is that just John getting shot?
Did you
by
just drop
something?
something on your foot?
Question 8. Or in brackets, annoyed grunt.
Is that what the closed caption for it says?
That word is now in the dictionary.
Oh!
Pretty sure it's an American dictionary, but
Yeah, that would be Webster's.
I do like the fact that Webster's is canonically a dictionary that was written because the guy went F the British.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's so it's like you spell color wrong because F the British. It's just such a.
I mean, it's
so deliciously petty.
more or less the same reason that Tolkien wrote down The Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Not F the British, but
F my kid.
yeah.
F you, boy! How dare you correct my details?
Question 9. Computer says no.
Oh.
No, it's not that program.
Can you do that again, John? We missed it.
Computer says no.
I'm sorry, apparently he can't.
Okay, that was beautiful.
That was perfect timing for the sake of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Lovely
We have
jubbly.
this one.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
For the next round, here's one I made earlier. And
You
question.
already had that one.
I'm trying to work out how many of these I can actually just use to do the rest of the quiz with.
No. Use your diction. Use your vocabulary. Just use language. Just
Okay,
not...
I've started, so I'll finish.
Done that one as well.
Is that your final answer? Question 10. Question 10. How you doing?
Oh God.
Right, but what's the question?
How you doing?
Well, that's okay, but what's the question?
Who's on first?
No, what's on second? Well, what's
Something in every slot. But there's right and wrong. It's another.
I'm gonna crawl under the desk in pain.
But who's on first?
no? Who's on first? What's on second?
No,
I don't
I'm
know who's on
asking you,
third.
what's the name of the guy on first?
No, who's on
No,
first?
what's on second? What's on second?
Second.
So who's on
Immediately
first?
lost the plot. Yeah.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Duck
I'm
season.
hunting wabbits.
Rabbit season. Fire!
Okay, who is ready for some answers?
Yay!
Please, mercy, please.
No, but answers, yes.
Round 4. Catchphrases.
Angel,
Yes.
I don't believe it.
I don't know.
Angel's mum.
1 foot in the grave.
Correct.
Literally mentioned last round.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying
Catchphrase
attention.
and everything.
Angel's mum, lovely jubbly.
That one I wasn't certain on, and I put Only Fools and Horses.
Correct.
Yes.
There was
Yeah.
also a company. The reason it was Lovely Jubbly is that was the catchphrase for the Jubbly ice pop. It was Lovely Jubbly.
Hmm.
It was a 1950s advertising slogan.
See, whenever I heard Lovely Dovely, I think the first time I heard it was Mike Myers and Austin Powers, and I literally thought he was talking about titties.
No, that's lovely.
He might have
Lovely.
been.
Rogue. Here's one I made earlier.
I have both Art Attack and Blue Peter.
I have Blue Peter.
Don't remember it in Art
Peter was the
I
first.
don't remember it in Art Attack. I'll be
Blue
honest.
Peter was the first. Art Attack, it was every now and again. He did say it, I know that for a fact, because I remember a couple of them, but it was definitely Blue Peter first.
It's been used in a lot of stuff, but I think because of Blue Peter, in its huge popularity.
Yeah.
He would do the artwork, and if it was like a really complex piece, he would show you sort of the technique of how to do it, and then he would go, "This is one I've made earlier," so you could see the whole finished product.
Yeah,
That
but
was what Blue Peter did.
Yeah, but I never watched Blue Peter. I only saw Art Attack.
Look, I'm taking my point on that anyway. It's up to John whether or not you get one.
No, the answer is Blue Peter, like, started the catchphrase.
I do always love the joke as well. You know, I remember as a kid we were watching Blue Peter. Not the TV program, our neighbour, he had a problem with asthma.
I just thought he was Scottish.
But every year they would do the Advent candle, the 4 candles for not 4
Oh
candles.
God,
Yeah.
not the two Ronnies.
4 candles. You know,
Every
handles
year.
for 4.
4 candles.
No,
Very
not 4
4
candles, 4 candles.
And
Handles
yeah,
for 4.
Scotty Dog said, I'm using sticky back plastic for speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coat hanger advent fire risks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that's
they were the
pointing.
days.
Richard, I have a cunning plan.
Blackadder.
Correct.
Well, don't interrupt him. Tell us what the plan is, John.
Jeff, I've started, so I'll finish.
Mastermind.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh,
I had University Challenge. Couldn't think of Mastermind's name, so I put University Challenge.
No.
University Challenge
Started
is
for
started
10.
for 10.
You know, my favourite part is that the main reason I know that one from Mastermind is thanks to the 2 Ronnies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all French to me. So
Ben, is that
Uh-huh.
your final answer?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yes.
oh yeah, I actually got a point.
I mean,
I don't know
all
if
together
you can
now.
hear that clap.
Nice to see you, to see you.
Nice.
Nice.
Angel.
Who the fuck are you people?
I don't remember that program.
Angel's mum.
Okay, I couldn't think of the show, but I put Bruce Forsyth.
That is correct. Can
Yay.
anyone tell me the show he originated it on?
Is it a generation game?
It was the Generation game.
Do we get an extra
do I
point
get
for that?
one or
You can have an
that
extra
one which
point
I
for
got the other-
Generation game.
Woo!
The
So was that
only
we could
bit I
get-
got was higher or lower. That's the only game I could remember him from. That is like Bruce Forsyth. I know it's that.
You get a point
John.
for saying Bruce Forsyth. You get another point if you said Generation game.
Okay.
Oh, we don't get a point for Strictly.
No.
I suppose it's more, once again, where it started, not where it goes to.
Well, it's where it ended.
It is, unfortunately.
That is a start
Uh,
from a perspective.
all right, Benjamin Button.
How did you know? Oh no, you're talking.
Angel's mum. Oh,
The Simpsons.
correct. Which of it in the script, it's never written as dough. It's written as annoyed grunt. Rogue. Computer says no.
Little Britain.
Yep. And Richard, how you doing?
Friends.
Correct.
Joey.
Woo! I actually got
Check.
10 points.
Nice. Wait, shit. No, that means you're gonna overtake me. No, bad.
Nice. Oh, Pooh, I'm in competition with you.
I got 10 out of a
Nice!
possible 11.
Wait, I'm
That's-
losing.
Yeah.
Jeff.
10.
Ben.
10.
Angel.
I got 2, which puts me at 2.5.
Yay!
Calliope.
8.
Did you hear it that time?
Got that time. Pizza F yeah.
8.
And Zaphod.
11.
That's not 8. That's 6, John.
Oh, correction. He's right, 11. Sorry, John, can you put another point in for me? Because I got 11 as well for that bonus.
Oh.
I think this is the first time we've had like more than one person in double digits. This is insane.
Yeah.
So we have
We're getting smarty.
getting way out in the lead is Zaphod, followed by Snicket is Sleepy and Morpheus Quest with 16 each. Pizza F yeah with 14.5, Calliope with 10, and Angel with 2.5.
Good, Jen.
Hey, at least I got some of them right at this point.
Computer says no.
I'm just waiting for the point where, okay, American catchphrases is the suggestion for next time.
Nah, because I'll suck dick at that too.
Catchphrases from programs Jennifer watches.
Yeah, because seriously, don't watch TV.
We really don't, not
Yes.
anymore.
Scotty,
And let's look at what you could have
Yeah.
won.
Okay,
I'll do a round of like things you yell in the Middle East to get people to hurry the hell up.
a cuddly toy.
No,
What's
you wouldn't yell
behind
that.
door number 3?
You wouldn't yell a cuddly toy to anyone in the Middle East. Why?
It would confuse them.
A fondue set.
You go shufti, yella, yella, avanti, avanti. Shwere, shwere.
Mark
I mean,
Schnell.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to sound offensive that way.
I have now got another round for you guys. Where
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Diddly dee. Bum, bum, bum.
I have a series of film taglines here that have been run through Google Translate one too many
Here we
times.
go, yep.
Oh no.
There are 20 points on offer this round because
Oh,
I
Scheiße.
will give you 1 point if you can work out the original tagline, and 1 point if you can tell me which film it is associated with.
Wow.
Angel, you definitely have a chance here if you can figure this out. I have no idea.
Either that or Zaphon's going to be on 40 points and we should all be very ashamed.
So we're all fighting now just to try and figure out. So we're all fighting for basically to choose the topic for next time.
So, question 1 of Translated Poorly. Scream not working because space make deaf.
Sorry, what?
Scream not working because space make deaf. Question 1. Scream not working because space make deaf.
So what are we looking for again? It's
The original tagline that was before it was translated poorly, and the film that it was the tagline for.
Okay.
These are all for very popular films.
Scream or scream.
Yeah. Hey, John.
Scream not working because space make deaf.
Yeah, are you saying scream as in or screen as in computer screen?
Scream not
Okay, so it is
working because space make
it in.
deaf.
I'm glad you clarified that because I
Oh,
heard.
thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
should
we
you
are doing rather
clarify?
well, aren't we, Scotty?
Oh wait, no, no.
We'll get there eventually. It's not going to be tonight, but we'll get there eventually.
Question 2. If you think it's good to get back in the water.
Sorry, can you say that one again, please?
If you think it's good to get back in the water.
I think I've got the film.
Film is not the problem.
Yeah. Fine. That's fine for you. It's the problem for me.
But
The question
it's
is
good
if-
for you. It's
John, could you repeat
Later,
that
when I have to rewrite,
again,
when I have
please?
to read these answers, if I can read my handwriting.
Question 2. If you think it's good to get back in the water.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Oh God! Imagine if that was the film.
Imagine if that was just the tagline.
Just keep swimming.
Well,
Actually, saying it like that does actually sound like just keep
isn't that how
swimming.
Disney's edgy live-action Finding Nemo remake is going to go? Am I wrong?
I'm just
I'm waiting for the
trying to imagine
mockumentary on
emo-
the.
I'm just
on
imagining
Bruce.
like
Yeah.
Dory, but with like Jared Way's fringe.
I'm waiting for the documentary on Bruce, just day by day, just one day at a time. Fish are friends, not food.
Question.
Doesn't he have an origin film now?
That's
Question 3. Try to keep it simple.
okay. Oh. Well, I'm drawing a blank.
Question 3. Try to keep it simple.
I've not.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, Scotty. I was about to ask you, please.
See, I think I know what the tagline is, but it cannot possibly be for the film because you said it was a popular film. So I don't think about either of those right. One day we need to do this, but with like Quiplash.
It would be good to just do a session on just Quiplash again.
Actually, yeah, Angel, if you get to choose a round, please just choose Quiplash.
No, you can pick that for your round.
Aww.
Are you saying you're doing really well in this one? Of that they're going to they're going to lose?
I'm just telling him to suck next time. Let me win.
Question
Are there
4.
Are there any rules against donating points, John?
Yes. You can't.
Ah.
Question 4. Ali frying pan. This one lost a lot of the meaning in the translation.
Could you spell that, John?
I can. ALI frying pan.
Okay.
There are some of them that maintained a lot of meaning. That one didn't.
I think I might know.
You what? You got something from that?
I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I think I might. You said it's spelled A-L-L-I, right?
A-L-I.
Right.
1 L.
Oh.
I don't know how Google Translate got to this from what I gave it. To be fair, some of it I can understand how it got there with it, but some of
As a question, has it lengthened or shortened from its original length?
that is much shorter than the original length. Well, not much shorter. It's a short tagline, but that there is a lot less words. The words it have lost is quite short, but
Important.
probably helpful to knowing what the tagline was, yes.
Oh dear, I think you can overtake me this round, Dave.
Question 5. If Nancy's screams had woken him, she wouldn't have woken him.
Okay.
If Nancy's screams had woken him, she wouldn't have woken him.
What?
If Nancy's
It's not going
screams...
well.
No, that was rhetorical.
If Nancy's screams had woken him, she wouldn't have woken him.
I bet some of these are going to make so much sense when we hear the answer. Like,
No,
Some
I don't
are.
think they are. I refuse to believe that.
Some of them will. Some of them won't.
Look, some of these questions make me feel like I've been drinking a pan-galactic gargle blaster, okay?
There's a couple of these where I actually think I legitimately know what they are, so.
You mean you haven't been drinking your pan-galactic gargle?
Question 6.
I'm not paying Zaphod the royalties in points.
Question 6. You have to believe that men can fly. You have to believe that men can fly.
I'm you know what? More than the actual answers, I'm looking forward to what people's answers are. Like, I kind of just want everyone to read out all of their answers for this, because it's gonna be priceless.
oh, I think I've got that one.
I've got that one,
Maybe.
but I think I only know it because of a reviewer I watched, though, so.
Question 7. He never said what he was doing.
That doesn't sound... God.
Oh my.
Now I'm just trying to think of all the serial killer horror movies I know about.
Oh, God.
He never said what he was doing. Well, apparently that just sets Ben off again.
See, I've got an entirely wrong answer for this, but I'm happy with it.
I'm going to stop repeating it so Ben maybe writes down an answer for that one.
Oh, God. I don't even know if I'm going to have an answer for it, but I just find that so human. Just see, imagining just seeing a person in the bushes and someone just said, well, he never said what he's doing. Be entirely innocent. You don't know what he's doing. He never told us. Who knows why he has binoculars?
Question 8.
A documentary about the quest giver.
Question 8. Everyone wants to have it.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad we're providing some entertainment value for at least 2 people here.
Say it again, John. I missed it.
Everybody wants to have it.
Everyone wants to have it.
Popular movies. Not more.
Oh.
It is turning into very, very interesting shades of colours now.
Oh, it hurts. It actually hurts.
God, you fucking killed John.
I can't.
You remember that discussion about our neighbour Blue Peter? I'm worried Ben's getting there. Breathe. Breathe, you're turning purple.
I'm so glad I don't have my camera on.
Colin
Oh,
Optimus is turning blue.
Have you got... Have the Chuckle Brothers got question 8 and 7 written down?
Oh, I have no blessed clue what 8 is. Oh.
Can you do 8 again?
8 is everyone wants to have it.
It's what number 7's after. He just won't tell you.
Question
No,
9.
we're not going again, Ben.
Look, just do what my brother does when he gets in a giggle fit.
What?
What's that?
Punch himself?
You might have to
No.
inform more of what that is.
Yeah, no, just making sure you guys are listening very closely.
Oh.
Farmer's pants.
What?
I don't know why. Sven says it works every time. He's done it since we were kids.
Farmer's pants.
Farmer's pants.
Huh? See, I don't know why my brain went to parachute pants and just like, why would that make things better?
I just got overalls. Which is just funny overall.
Question 9. This is
Oh,
Benjamin. Worry about your future.
Oh.
It feels like it's a warning very formally to me with a name I didn't like. Oh.
This is Benjamin. Worry about your future.
Some of these are so ominous sounding. Hey, John, just to clarify, if we get the movie but not the tagline, do we at least get the point for the
You
movie?
get a point. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And finally, question 10. They were young, in love, and beautiful.
That could actually just be a tagline.
Question 10. They were young, in love, and beautiful.
That sounds really. I don't think that one's changed a great deal.
I
That sounds really familiar.
will tell you, that is missing a very vital element to the film that just disappeared in the translation. It is a very similar tagline. You are correct. The bit that's still here, it kept more or less the same. But the bit that's not here is very concerning for the plot of the film.
Can you just count us down to the answers, please, John?
How long do you need?
5 seconds.
5,
Oh,
4, 3,
they were young and
2,
beautiful That man who
One.
won't tell you what they're doing and the one who wanted it.
Rogue.
Oh boy.
Scream
dear.
not working because space make deaf.
In space, they can't hear you scream.
Correct.
I
From
don't know what film. I don't know the film.
Richard.
It's well, in space, no one can hear you scream. Is it Alien?
Correct.
Oh my gosh, I got that right.
Scream not working because space make deaf was in space nobody can hear you scream. Richard, if you think it's good to get back in the water,
I've taken a bit of risk because I believe it's just when you thought it was safe to get back in the water, which is Jaws 2.
correct.
Oh,
Nice.
not Jaws 2. Okay.
Jaws 2. It had a different tagline to Jaws.
Yes, Jaws
Okay.
2's tagline was just when you thought it was safe to get back in the water, or if
Oh.
you think it's good to get back in the water.
I'll take the point for the tagline, but I could put down the first Jaws.
That's why I was like, I think it's Jaws 2 because I think that was like the point of the tagline. It was like
Yeah.
a
I was gonna say,
callback.
the only reason I put down 2 was just for the sake of back in the water.
The Jaws 1's tagline was "You'll never go in the water again."
Well, they're wrong.
Jeff, try
Yeah.
to keep it simple.
Couldn't think of anything.
Ben, try to keep it simple.
I put down "Don't overthink it," though I can't. It's a tagline I remember, and I can't remember what on earth it's from.
Angel,
But I put down "Don't overthink it."
Angel,
No,
try
but
to
the
keep
one-
it simple.
This was one of the ones I had no idea on.
Angel's mum.
That was the story to me, hon.
What?
What?
Didn't hear that.
She didn't get it either.
Rogue.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Richard.
I didn't have a tagline, but I suggested for a film, Easy Rider.
The film is Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Ah.
and the tagline was "One man's struggle to take it easy."
Oh, of course. Yeah, but yeah, I can see that, but I don't think I ever would have gotten it.
I've never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but I don't think I would have gotten that anyway.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Alley frying pan.
No.
Ben.
Right, I went for a guess here because I wasn't too sure. So I'm guessing that the film's Casper and it's the friendliest ghost you know. So friendly is turned to ally, and ghost has somehow turned into a frying pan.
Angel.
I don't know the tagline, but I think it might have been for Aladdin.
Angel's mum.
I went with the whole, frying pan is metal, and so I went Iron Man.
Rogue.
Out with the frying pan and into the fire.
Richard.
No idea, but I put down suggestion for the film as Star Wars: A New Hope because I thought I should write something down.
The film was Chicken Run.
Ah.
What?
The tagline that was mangled from was "Escape or die frying."
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, no wonder that didn't translate well with a pun in it.
So "Escape or die frying" turned into Alley frying pan.
Our latest character in D&D.
That's a gnome name. That is a gnome's name.
See, I was going with like halfling monk.
Just gonna write that alley.
Like,
And he absolutely
a half-
refuses to let anyone tell him that his weapon isn't a frying pan, it's a pot. Thank you very much.
it's a halfling monk of like, I don't know, the school of fried eggs.
Jeff,
Yeah.
I think. If Nancy's screams had woken him, she wouldn't have woken him.
I'm going to say Sleepless in Seattle for the film, but that's about as far as I can get.
Ben.
I was thinking it was Nightmare on Elm Street with something like, if you go to sleep, you won't wake up.
You are correct on the film.
Oh.
Can anyone tell me the tagline that originally was?
Nope.
That sounds like a lot of no's.
The original tagline was, "If Nancy doesn't wake up screaming, she won't wake up at all."
Ah.
Right. I knew it had to be Nightmare on Elm Street because I know the one girl's name was Nancy.
Yeah. pretty much.
Surprisingly, it didn't change that name.
Yeah, that's what I went with because Nancy.
Well, most translations will not translate proper names.
Some of them try.
Some of them try, but generally they don't.
Yeah, say that to Pip.
Yeah, say that to Pip and Fred.
And Freud.
Freud, yeah.
Ben,
Well,
you have to believe that men can fly.
Oh, put down, you will believe man can fly and Superman
Correct.
yes.
on both?
Both points.
Yeah, you'll believe a man.
You'll
That is
believe a
very
man
different.
can fly and Superman.
That is very different from what I got.
What was your answer, Rogue?
I believe I can fly. Gone with the wind.
Wow.
Angel.
That's...
Have you seen Gone with the Wind by any
yeah,
chance?
that was an interesting
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Angel.
Yes.
He never said what he was doing.
Nope. I had no idea.
Angel's mum?
Building. No, I had no idea. I thought Invisible Man, but I don't know.
Rogue.
I know what you did last summer.
Richard.
Ooh. I had no idea, but I guess the film Seven.
Jeff.
Didn't get anything for that one, I'm afraid. No.
Ben.
I was a bit busy laughing. Didn't get anything for that.
That was the Schwarzenegger classic film True Lies, which has the tagline, "When he said I do, he never said what he did."
Oh.
I suppose.
They
Yeah,
it
kinda.
lost some of that in translation.
And that's another good movie.
That became
Again,
very
wordplay.
different in context.
Wordplay does not translate.
Question 8. Everyone wants to have it.
Thanks.
Ben.
I couldn't think of a tagline, but I'm guessing Flubber.
Nope. Angel.
I had no idea on that one either.
Angel's mum.
Nothing for that one, I'm afraid.
Rogue.
Everybody wants Jessica's body. Or, no, Jennifer's body. Different
No.
name.
Richard.
I didn't know, but I guess for Easy A.
Jeff.
Didn't get one for that, I'm afraid, no.
That was, and I specifically picked it for this round, the film Lost in Translation.
Oh.
What on earth is the tagline?
Everyone wants to be loved.
Oh.
I guess.
Well, I mean, they're not wrong.
Are you guessing
Everybody-
about that statement or the way it's been translated?
Yes.
Angel's mum. This is
Yeah.
Benjamin. Worry about your future.
I put Benjamin Button.
Rogue.
I put the same.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Did anyone say anything else?
I said a strange case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So, no. It wasn't Benjamin Button.
Really?
It was The
Interesting.
Graduate,
Okay.
which has the tagline, "This is Benjamin. He's a little worried about his future."
Oh Christ! Yes.
That makes sense.
Which just turns into the very ominous phrase of, "This is Benjamin. Worry about your future."
Is that the one where he hooks up with his neighbor's mom?
I think this is roommate small or something.
Like,
Yeah.
An
Is
older
the-
woman
like the
seduces
original
him,
cougar.
yes. And
Right.
finally, Rogue. They were
Oh, not
young,
again.
in love, and beautiful.
I didn't change it, and I went with the lagoon.
Richard.
Is it Natural Born Killers?
Jeff.
Titanic.
Ben.
Romeo and Juliet.
Jennifer.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Jennifer's
Never
mum.
works for me.
I also put down Natural Born Killers.
The correct answer was Bonnie and Clyde.
Ah,
I was
Okay.
on the right theme.
I mean, Natural Born Killers is very much the 90s version of Bonnie and Clyde.
no, true.
The correct tagline was, they were young, in love, and they killed people.
That is a bit different, yes.
Which somehow turned into, and beautiful.
Well, it's how they did it, you see. It was darling.
So,
Definitely going to give people a very different impression of the movie.
yeah, it's not advertising it well. Very close to Titanic.
Yeah, very close to Titanic. Very close to Titanic.
Now, I suspect when they're translating these things to other countries, they don't use this bit of software. And they
Probably not.
get someone who knows the language.
One moment before we do the
Did-
answers.
Just
Did
spotted
anyone get
stretchy.
more than 5 points here?
By...
I got more than 5 points.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you did.
I actually did fairly decently in this round.
Okay, let's go to some points now, and we will start with Jeff.
I got 5 on that one.
Ben.
I got 7.
Ooh.
That was before I started laughing. I couldn't really finish.
I've started, so I'll finish. Angel.
I got 7 as well, which puts me at 9.5.
Calape.
5, so that puts me at 15, I believe.
That does indeed. Pizza F yeah.
3.
That would only get 2.
Zaphod.
6.
Damn.
And so definitely being invited back by everybody but the contestants, Zaphod takes his first win.
Congratulations.
Good job.
100% winning streak.
Retiring
Oh,
champion.
oh,
That's it.
Yep.
Followed by Jeff. So followed by Ben, and then
Hey.
Jeff, and then Pizza F yeah, then Calape, and then bringing up the rear is Angel. So Angel, what is the next quiz's theme?
Angel starts frantically looking around the room.
Quiplash. It's
Lamp.
Quiplash.
Whose line is it anyway? Yes, what's got
Infectious
food?
Infectious
Food.
diseases of the 21st century.
Please be food.
Actually,
I'm
you know
very
what?
good at
Wise Carp's got it right. Let's go with Genshin Impact facts.
Oh, okay.
Since you guys all wanted to try and pick my category for me,
Okay, so the next quiz will be Genshin Impact. Ben, you've got some time to practice.
I'm gonna need it.
that means I've got, that means I have the quiz round in November in the back.
Don't forget 3 other rounds with them as well.
Let me have a quick look.
I'm hoping one of them is who can laugh the longest.
So I might have to mute you guys now. In theory, we are going to be doing the next quiz on the 8th of October, so we should be around for that. I'll have to do a lot of research into Genshin Impact in the next couple of weeks.
I won't be, yeah.
I won't be here, John. I'm on holiday.
Oh,
right.
very nice. And I'm now going to
Timed
look.
it really well.
I'm going to look at the camera now and say thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. If you are looking for non-free ways to support us on the channel, you still have about 13 days of September left, which means you get a discount on your first-time subs. If you subscribe for 1 month, you get a 20% discount. Up to subscribing for 6 months, you get 30% off that. We still get the same amount of money. Go and support the subscribers that you enjoy. That also counts. That discount also counts if you are upgrading from a Twitch Prime sub to a full sub, fully paid for sub. So yeah, that at the end of October, several of us here are going to be at MCM Comic Con in London. We are going to have a table, and we are going to have a Saturday night panel on the creator stage where we are going to be doing a D&D game.
Ooh.
So if you are in London for MCM Comic Con at the end of October, the weekend tickets have sold out now, but you can still get tickets for every day, and you can also get the digital add-on tickets that will allow you to... I don't really know what they allow you to do, but they are there and you can buy them. And it will probably then tell you what they do. We also have the following streams coming up. We have the following streams coming up starting tomorrow night with Rime of the Frost Maiden, where the group are dealing with maybe having murdered a murderer and the fallout therefrom.
We've definitely murdered someone.
Yes, it might be a murderer.
Hello, 999.
On Monday, I think we're going to be doing some chilled Minecraft Mondays in the evening. We're going to be doing continuing the automation process that we started last time, where we are working on actually getting a computer system up and running now. We've got Applied Energistics unlocked now for Create Above and Beyond, which means a lot of automation things have just opened up to us, rather than the manual stuff we have been doing. On Tuesday, Monster of the Week finishes. Richard, do you want to tell us a little bit about what happens Tuesday night?
The party will try and face down the demon who's been making deals with people that have gone very bad for them.
On Wednesday, we might do a stream. Tune in to find out. On Thursday, Angel will probably be playing some Genshin, so prepare to swat up for the pub quiz next month.
And I'll probably be playing Genshin on Wednesday, too. So if they don't do anything, keep an eye out for me, because I'll probably be streaming on Wednesday, too.
On Friday next week, I don't think we're streaming because, Jeff, you're at EGX that day, aren't you?
I am, yes, yeah.
So, yeah. And then we'll be back next Sunday with more Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So tune in for all of those good D&D times and other things we stream as well. But for now, we are going to do a raid, and that raid is going to be towards... the buttons. The buttons.
Buttons? That's an interesting...
let us
handle.
throw some streams towards... love towards Variety Gamers UK, who is doing Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward.
Ooh. That's an interesting one.
That sounds like a tagline we translated.
That's an interesting choice.
We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.